Welcome to this week's edition of the CAA Women's Basketball 3-Point Play presented by Sonabank Power. I'm Rob Washburn along with Jamie Greer, and we'll give you 3 key points to keep an eye on during the upcoming weekend of action. Jamie will start off with an intriguing matchup at the DAC as Drexel plays just its second home game of the season against Elon. The Dragons are off to a 3-1 start in conference play, while the Phoenix quickly shook off the rust from a 27-day layoff and posted a 22-point win over James Madison last Sunday. The contest features 2 of the CAA's top defensive teams, as well as 2 of the league's best backcourt players in Drexel's Hannah Nihill and Elon's Sadia Mumford.
Rob, both Drexel and Elon are coming off weekend splits. After struggling on Saturday, only shooting 36.4% from the field, the Phoenix came back in a big way on Sunday, shooting a season-best 41.2% from 3 and 46.2% from the floor.
The Phoenix were energized by Sadia Mumford, who poured in a career-high 21 points on 9 of 12 shooting on Saturday, and she followed that with a 14-point and 5-assist effort in the win on Sunday. Not only did the Phoenix look efficient on offense, but they are also in the top half of the league for scoring defense, only allowing opponents 63.0 points per game, which leads me right into the key point in this matchup. The Phoenix will be facing the CAA's top scoring defense as Drexel is only allowing opponents an average 52.9 points per game. After going 1-2 on the road last week, including a non-conference loss to LaSalle, you know the Dragons are going to want to come out strong at home. They will be looking to their senior leader, Hannah Nihill, who led the Dragons in scoring for the 5th time this season with 18 points at William & Mary on Sunday. She's averaging a team best 14.1 points per game, and she's had double-digit points 7 times.
COVID has already resulted in 15 conference games being postponed this season, but hopefully several teams will have the chance to return to action this weekend. Charleston is slated to play its first game since December 19th as the Cougars host William & Mary in their CAA opener. Charleston was off to a solid 4-2 start before being shut down, and they take on a Tribe team that's coming off an impressive victory over Drexel last Sunday.
That's right, Rob. It's been a full month since the Cougars have seen any game action, and I know that Coach Robin Harmony is eager to get back out there and see what her team can do. Now, not only will Charleston be facing the task of getting into conference play, but they will also be experiencing that back-to-back game scenario for the first time this season.
Before the break, the Cougars were on a 3-game win streak, and their only losses this season have come to South Carolina and Clemson. Tyler Collins has scored at least 18 points in 3 of the past 4 games that the Cougars played, and she leads her team with 12.8 points per game for the season. She has some help, though, from another Tyler, who has been making a big impact for the Cougars. Tyler Gray has averaged 16.3 points per game in her last 3 games, including a career high with 17 points, 7 rebounds, and 4 steals at NCCU. On the other side of the court, we have the William & Mary Tribe, who ended a 4-game losing streak on Sunday with a big win over Drexel. What a performance from senior Bailey Eitner, who just missed a triple-double with a career-high 13 points, 13 rebounds, and a career-best 8 assists. She ranks 6th in the CAA with 7.9 rebounds per game. And another member of the Tribe who is coming off a big performance on Sunday, and Rob, this one is no surprise, is Sydney Wagner. Wagner hit 7 trays and averaged 20 points per game versus Drexel, including a team-high 22 points in Sunday's win. She ranks 3rd in the CAA with 20.7 points per game, and we can't forget that she leads the CAA with 43 pointers and is shooting 40% from beyond the arc. She has been William & Mary's top scorer in 9 of 11 games this season.
Towson was also looking like a CAA title contender before COVID forced the Tigers to miss 5 conference games. It will be interesting to see if Towson can restart its high-powered offense, averaging better than 91 points per game, as they take on Hofstra this weekend.
That's right, Rob. The Tigers last played on January 3rd in a tough loss to JMU. The Tigers are ready to get back on track at home, and you know that their senior, Kiana Jeter, will be ready to go.
Jeter led the Tigers with 25 points, 7 rebounds, and 3 steals against JMU, and that was her 16th straight game in double digits and 5th game this season with at least 20 points. Jeter tops the CAA with 24.6 points per game, but she has had plenty of help. Siobhan Smith has scored in double figures in 7 of the last 8 games, And Aaliyah Nelson leads the CAA and is 4th nationally with 7 assists per game. On top of that, she has scored double digits in all 8 contests. As a team, the Tigers rank 2nd nationally in scoring and have notched at least 80 points in 6 of their 8 conferences. So it will be interesting to see if the Pride can slow them down at all. For Hofstra, it was a tough weekend going 0-2 against league leader Delaware. But the Pride had a solid outing from Jacayla Brown, who scored a team-high 19 points on Saturday, and followed that up with a career-best 26 points on Sunday. She's tallied double digits in 9 of her last 10 contests, and she leads the Pride with 15.3 points per game this season.
Here's a look at this week's schedule around CAA women's basketball. Thanks for joining us for the CAA Women's Basketball 3-Point Play presented by Sona Bank Power. As always, all of the CAA Women's Basketball action can be seen on flowhoops.com.
And don't forget, CAAsports.com has all the information you need for stats, video, and audio. Also, be sure to follow us on Facebook and Instagram by searching CAA Sports. We're also on Twitter at CAA Basketball using the hashtag CAA Hoops.
That's all from us today. Enjoy the games, everyone.